Good afternoon, 47. Your target is multi-platinum media sensation Jonathan Smythe. He is the subject of an international manhunt following his involvement in a multiple homicide 3 years ago. He fled prosecution but continues to release records and maintains an extensive financial empire that has only been bolstered by the controversy. We have learned that he will be hosting a private party somewhere in the palace grounds. This is the first opportunity to engage in over 3 years, so we must act immediately. Locating this party and bypassing security to reach the target will be your primary challenge. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck. Good afternoon, 47. Welcome to Paris. The target arrived by limousine an hour ago and is somewhere on the palace grounds. Good hunting.
And here it is, Agent 47, back in Paris again, this time wearing the most, you could say, unlikely and unwelcome outfits to the big fashion gala, meaning to say he has a eye-wateringly ugly tracksuit, which I would say is the most lowest form of fashion, despite how fashion it is, and it even has this kind of big logos on it. So yeah, Agent 47 is definitely he might have a face fit for a male model, but his fashion choice this time is something that, yep, he intends to absolutely ruin the place. So, but this time hunting down a wanted criminal, and is also, you might also assume that quite guilty of those triple homicides and of course all the evasions he's been doing that far. Might mean that, yeah, the guy most likely might be guilty. Because if you are not guilty, you have no reason to run away. Unless, of course, it's the guy who decided to just make it look like he's guilty, then become a fugitive, and then just, you could say, then just make use of that infamy as a means of getting himself some publicity. I would say that there might be some easier methods to do it as well, but no matter. And I would explain that this might be one of those missions that you might expect that Agent 47 might not be wanted to, of course game mechanics are one thing, but might be something that interesting that you would have to not kill the target, but subdue them. Just say knock them unconscious and put them into a box or somewhere, just to make sure that, hey, then they die and they can call Paris Police Department that, hey, we got this wanted criminal right there, so go and fetch him. But there's a mention of a party, which might mean that there's something like a, you could say, waiting staff or something like that. So I guess I'm gonna get that kind of disguise. And this is also one of the, you could say, the season, well, of course, the location does it already, of the early elusive targets, meaning that it is not as highly polished and humorous as the later ones would be once they started to get all those. Although first season did have Gary Busey as the celebrity crazy character, but he hasn't reappeared in any elusive targets later. So, and his mission doesn't also appear in the arcade either. So that content is permanently gone, as much as I can say. But Agent 47, of course, is being very busy and just about just a little turnaround, grab him by the neck, put him to the conveniently placed box, and take his outfit and leave him with a very ugly but most likely quite expensive brand tracksuit for him to find. So there might actually be quite lots of evidence regarding Agent 47's presence around here, but then again it would also be that Agent 47 most likely is out of country quite fast after this little incident has happened, so there most likely is not much of, you could say, difficulties to prosecute it. And of course, if it would be done something like how Agent 47 generally usually would do jobs, there would be very little reason to guess that there was a murder going on. There might be something like a very big amount of mysterious occurrences, like male model getting knocked out and not remembering being on the catwalk despite being there. But that would be something like a interesting little incident to follow. So let's just try to. I got the stuff, so let's just head to the upstairs and try to head to the party place. It most likely is actually, I know I have done this mission before into a video which hasn't even been released yet, and because I'm doing this again because I just got myself a nice little opportunity to do it again, I have no reason not to, you could say, do the same video again, and this time with a, you could say, better mental state to do this. But there seems to be a garden which is locked, but do I have the key? Yes, I do. Nobody even noticed me walking inside. But it's a trespassing zone. Palace waiting staff is not wanted there. So I guess I would be needing to get myself another set of disguise. That would be a security guard over there.
Someday you may own your own restaurant.
Well, thank you. Come here. That was very fast. Only a few seconds for Agent 47 to take him down. But now I have to figure out where to stash him. Yeah, there's this couple of guards walking around. Oh yeah. Into the trash bag. Bit risky maneuver, but completely successful. And there's some more poison around here, so I could possibly do some extra poisoning this stuff. So just slipping by and trying to get. Yep. Even here, it is something that I would need. It's not the palace staff. It's not the basic security guard outfits either, so it might be something like a cook outfit then. So it's time to go and try to fetch out one of those and see how well it would happen, because that place has suspicious amount of social activity gathering going on. There's the chef. Yep, he's been disturbed.
This day is not turning out to be the best.
Well, you can say that again, chef. As you now give me my clothes and pay your visit to the cupboard. So, could it be that the chef inside could have access to the fancy garden party? Because if it doesn't, then it's one more need to get another fancy disguise, or let's say not unfancy disguise. I would expect that, because places are not even here. So what kind of staff is allowed to get in here? Most likely the high security basic guard. So time to go and fetch one of those. Then Cicada bodyguard outfit. Luckily, that is not, but you could say, difficult to get. Takes a little bit of running around, but completely obtainable without anybody making much of a ruckus. Yeah, but this is a big, fancy, loud, lovely palace. Just walk right all these. Get into the toilet and yep, now he learns it. Yep, he goes down, didn't even notice a guy suspiciously standing right next to a door with a bash instrument in here. But taking his clothes, of course, works just fine. So now it would be time to head to the lower floor and start really looking for that little place, what's going on over there. And of course there would be a lot of methods to... And I would guess that when it's a matter of publicity and all that, being a suspected murderer on the run might give you some kind of advantage. At least if you would want to build yourself an image as a bad boy or something like that, a rebellious character, that would definitely work. So, and it looks like I found my target. Let's walk around and see what he's up to. But I can't really get busy poisoning people because of I don't have proper outfit. Although is that the auction staff outfit? Might be. Which might be the exact outfit I need to get in here and start putting poison stuff into all these. And there's male models. There's male and most likely female models as well walking around. But there's the target. Yeah, jacket, not that bad. Trousers, I would say that my fashion sense says that you wear a dark-colored outfit. Well, there was no music.
Yeah, like, what's up, man?
Get out of my face, fool.
Not my agent anymore, remember? You fucked it up and I fired you. No, you didn't make me. Fuck you, man. I owe you nothing. I'm going to pay? Yeah, of course I can. Cash. For my jet. Whatever. I got a party going on here. Loser.
Hey, what's up?
Doesn't sound particularly pleasant fellow.
Yeah, turn it back on.
But now I have a good idea of what kind of disguise I could use to be actually covertly enter the place. So I would actually now try to go and fetch that out, this guy's the auction outfit. Yep, there's plenty of people knocked unconscious and there's clothes stolen in this place. That was unpleasant. And it would be 3rd floor where I can get this. But of course the fact that there tend to be enforcer guards near those entry points makes it a bit more difficult. Except no, it doesn't. That guy is a auction staff. I think that outfit is the one that I can use to get into that place and tamper with food and drinks without anybody noticing or paying attention to what happens. And I hope this is proper outfit for that, because I want to do this mission quite in the Agent 47's repertoire of subtle and cunning, like a fox who has just been who is about to be appointed professor of cunning in Oxford University. And I think that for that job you would have to be really cunning.
Get back to waiting tables, boy.
All right. Yep, this is the proper outfit. Well, of course there would be a enforcer knowing that, yep, I'm not supposed to be here. But it seems to be that he's the only one. Alright, where's the target? Well, there's that one supermodel having a chat with...
Thank you.
Well, that wine glass should not be... And I would expect that models like that would be something that, yeah, you're not supposed to be drinking on the job. Or in general, it's just drinking. And now we just, come on, guy, drink the vodka. Is he his agent calling him again? Or is he trying to call him his agent again? I intend to do this subtly. He doesn't appear particularly pleasant guy. Just an obnoxious ass that Agent 47 is now hired to go there, catch him, or put him in a state that he can be annoying. I don't think anybody else is even paying much attention to him. I'm thinking, yeah, he might be a celebrity and all that kind of thing, have some infamy, but nobody seems to pay any attention to it. Of course, it might be just my mind trying to tell story of the... I would not call it low quality character action routines or anything like that, but still...
Give it to me straight. 10%, 15%, it's a fair tip.
Turn up my tunes! Yeah!
Alright, is he gonna drink anything?
You have cigarettes in the bar? No? Good. It's such a nasty, nasty habit.
Hey, how about giving a girl a little room to breathe?
should take that chopper out for a spin. Who wants to come? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just wandering about, not drinking anything, not eating anything, just stumbling around, starting looking like an obnoxious ass, which he most likely is.
Hey, I heard someone wants to check.
Hi, waiter.
Thank you. It's really interesting to notice that the world of Hitman is something like a most likely filled with all kinds of these kind of small services of vigilante justice service providers like ICA. Although I would say that ICA most likely has it's gone completely exposed and wrecked out of existence. So. Let's make some noise around here. See, does he come along?
Get back to work.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, waiter, dude, send someone back to the kitchen. Get some lobsters or something.
Well, I might be I would be going to get some lobsters if you'd actually bother to actually drink something.
Hey, those tables won't wait themselves.
I know that. Well, the hell, he's got a habit of smoking, so I could just drop a gas bottle over there and blow him to smithereens. But that would not be that professional. Although it would definitely work as means of cowardly getting rid of his obnoxious self. But I hope that he would actually go and drink something.
Hey, get out of my face.
Yeah, he's once again tampering with the phone. I would expect that his presence around here, especially if he arrived with a limousine or something like that, might be something that... Well, despite you could say that evasion seemed to be quite easy in Hitman world, it does seem to be also the fact that law and order system seems to be working because of, there's international real manhunt. He's at the list of wanted criminals. Although I would expect that if somebody would really be in that list, they would be something like a frozen bank accounts or something that he couldn't actually make use of to all this kind of high life running around. And he also does, as much as it can be said, he really isn't most likely that much of, you could say, big fish. As much as criminal activity and genius and brilliance and all that can be called.
Say what?
So let's just go and fetch the gas bottle to make sure that he actually that I can actually then just make him go away in a spectacular fashion.
There goes the neighborhood. You go do what's necessary to restore order, you hear? Nothing here. Returning to post.
Oops, I think I made a bad blunder. So I guess it's how to restart. And try just old-fashioned shooting his head off with a sniper rifle. Now, as a little bit of alternative attempt, which didn't end up as a massive explosion, it would be time to climb up to this tower after some clever avoidance of guards. Mostly by ducking out of all kinds of little holes and gaps. So into the high on this tower and aiming through the big amount of magnification scope. It is time to search for the ground target and try to find him. I know he is there somewhere, but where? Oh yeah, there it is. Of course now I could just go and blow up his head with a nice sight, but I'm gonna try some other method also first. That would be a pristine shot for a sniper rifle kill, but I'm gonna try some other another little trick I figured out first that it might work. But if this doesn't work, I'll be just coming back to here and blowing his head off, unless if that works. Now, there might be another opportunity to make use of this little interesting thing, because there appears to be this little puddle that he stands in. And once he starts to actually walk over it, it's just a matter of launching the remote detonator. Except it didn't work. So, kind of obnoxious to try to get him into proper position. So, it's another little bust. Although, does he drink? Oh yeah, well there's a puddle. Of course I could just make use of the explosive rubber duck, but that would be not professional and it would be quite obnoxious and loud, so I'll be trying a little bit of another trick again. Now using another new set of plan, this time with a combination of different distractions and chemical warfare. So let's just start using of the one distraction of the so-called of the fireworks. Well, it seems to be working quite fine. Then putting a sick-making poison into the target. Make him walk away. Oh, yeah. Let's hope he's gonna walk into the toilet or something. Got big amount of distraction. Oh, so, well, he pukes over there. Now, can't do the intended method of but there's still the fact that he's gonna have to do a lot of, you could say, wandering about.
I think I'm too old to enlist in the Foreign Legion. Huh? Hey, you're
Well, there's the hammer. Did I get them all sick? Yeah, I did get them all sick.
Here, you okay? You don't look okay. And you definitely don't smell okay.
But now I know my target is now coming up here. The aka the obnoxious ass. So I might be able to make use of the luring in the target
Messing around again?
method.
Okay, that was mildly annoying.
Oh, come on, give me a break. Hey, waiter, dude, send someone back.
Now I got him. Even though I did cause an epidemic of various degrees of illness and sickness and feeling real bad, obnoxiously physically bad.
How about you show yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show myself.
Now what's going on?
You're gonna find yourself in a real bad situation called vigilante justice.
Happening again and again today.
Up. So now you could say that the Agent 47 would have done some vigilante justice by capturing a known criminal using extra-legal means, which would mean something that Agent 47 just wraps him up in duct tape, puts him into a box, and then informs Dinah Burnwood that the target had been captured, and then he's just going out of the way to be dragged away by the police. But that really doesn't happen. there seems to be a problem of just dumping his earthly remains to the river as well, so I have to be a little bit of a, you could say, creative in that sense. So let's just dump him over there, go and fetch myself an explosive bottle, and hopefully I can then explode it in a manner that will throw his shredded corpse into the watery depths below. Well, there's the bottle of explosive stuff to be manhandled as wanted. So I'm just gonna drop the flask over there, and I have this super special custom pistol. And now put a one bullet to there, make it leak, and that's it. Explosion and body hidden. Although there was a kind of noise from it. I don't know what happened. Just as a little bit of, or you could say, perfect precaution. Actually, no, I did go some little else. Well, that would have been one little method of getting complete silent assassin. Although it was quite convoluted method, needing to use the fireworks distraction and poison chemical warfare. But result was still, well, guy mysteriously exploded into River Seine. I don't know how it's pronounced in French. But Agent 47 did his job perfectly. This is not that, you could say, really fun elusive target with lots of plenty of dialogue, but at least it being once again available gave me actually excuse to do it in a high quality manner. So once again, Agent 47 leaves with great success.